if you have trauma, heal it.
Yes. You got to feel it to heal it, right?
Number two, after you heal the trauma, who are you?
Yeah.
Because maybe who you think you are is not who you really are.
Yeah.
And after you recognize that you've been kind of leading with your trauma, you have to rediscover yourself.
100%. And it's wonderful.
Yeah. And then number three, it's recognizing that the next relationship you get into, or if you start to have a better relationship, say with your wife, you have to have new conversations.
All the time.
Because it's a new collaboration because you're a different person.
100%. Yeah. 100. And what's interesting you about saying that is we went to the Universal, well, it's like a church, but not really. But there's this couple that were married for 50 years. And we were like, how did you do it? Mm-hmm. Right. And they were like, you know how many times we remarried somebody within our relationship?
That's amazing.
Yeah, isn't it? So you're spot on with that.
Yeah, it's rediscovering each other. You know, like, I mean, one of the things that I noticed, like, particularly with men, because I can speak about men, because I think I've done this and I wasn't even aware of it. Because what really made me really embody what I teach was becoming a father.
Yeah. Ooh,
and I had this conversation with a man who just had a baby, baby boy today. I admitted this a little bit.
Yeah.
So when I was Dr. Ray, even when I was making money and I was playing in a band, an 80s parody band, that it was true that I wanted a high level relationship. Yeah. It's true that I've been doing this work for over 30 years. Yeah. So I could easily say that, I was before my son. I mean, there's a lot of footage out there of me talking this way. Yeah. But there was also a part of me that wanted the casual relationships. Yeah. There was a part of me that, I don't know, was like saying, well, why do I have to do that? But underneath that, it was this. It was that I had a fear of losing my autonomy. Ooh. It was also the concern that I would not, be able to stay in love with this person, but more that, why am I afraid to just not talk about this? Yeah. It was that there's no woman, maybe there's not a lot of women who can match me. Why there might be some truth in that, because I definitely have different expectations. I want someone who's conscious. Yeah. But underneath that was I wasn't taking responsibility for the fact that, there was a part of me that not trusting the flow, trusting the universe, trusting God.
Ooh, thank you for sharing this. This is raw stuff right here.
Yeah. So, even myself, I was able to hide behind it, but no one really challenged it, because they would say, well, fuck, he's got a doctorate in clinical psychology. If he could be with women, he's not hurting anyone's feelings. That's not a problem. He's still showing up. He's still contributing, to society in a positive way. Yeah. But still, there's this part of me that probably, I wouldn't say I was a Peter Pan, but there was a part of me still clinging to my old identity.
100%.
So when I became a father, remember the way it happened, my son was 5.5 months old already.
Wow.
And so his mother text messaged me and said that, I think Max is yours. And we did the whole DNA test and all of that stuff. Yeah. That's a whole nother story, a whole nother fucking series of videos.
Right?
Anyway, we're very close, and she looks up to me, and we have a really good relationship. But I instantly became a father. Instantly. Yeah. And that's when I really started doing the work. That's when I really had to show up. And
you stepped in, right?
Oh,
like you stepped into your own.
Fuck yeah. Right. But it was when she gave me the information. It was. I remember it being like, she told me it was June. I'm sorry, it was January 19th, 2015. I get the text message, and I remember drinking more in my band. The wedding singer, Adam Sandler.
Yeah, I love it. Love that.
He gets fucked up. And his jokes are not funny. Okay. So it was the first time. It's the first time we were at this club called Lake Alice, and where they loved us. It was the first time we got some complaints.
Dang.
Yeah. And the manager said, you need to cut down your drinking. Even my bandmate said, are you going through some shit?
Yeah.
I was something.
Didn't even know, huh?
Yeah, I was drinking more. I was pretty upset and fearful and all that. And then my business shut down for 3 months, literally emotionally. There wasn't anything really happening other than my emotions.
Yeah.
And then I left. I went to a retreat to do some inner work, and I really had to just let go. It was like a major ego death or whatever, and embrace who I am now.